What's up, guys? My name is Panzanite, and welcome back to more Pikmin. In the last episode, we had gotten a whopping 6 ship parts in the Distant Spring, almost completely clearing out the area in one go. Today, we'll be heading back into Distant Spring and completely finishing up the area. With only 2 ship parts, there are actually in areas where I don't think the enemies will actually bother respawning. Today will probably be a very, very easy day. I say that now, though, but who knows? I want to say the Wallywogs out there, everything from, I think, day 9, day 8, whichever day I decided to clear out the area of the Wallywogs. I think all of them will be back, most likely. No? Okay, there, I see it. I think that one may have always been there. Bullberry's not back, I don't think. Bullberry's not back yet. I'm really curious how long it takes for enemies to respawn. Because it feels like it takes a while. There we go. I can bet one flower there too. Just another one. So, alright. Quite a bit. I think it's 3 drops of nectar. I'm going to flower and pick the red Pikmin because I'll need them, especially today, which I kind of failed to explain while I was getting them out. Because they'll be vital into getting the first ship part of today. Just because pretty much the way to ship part is some fire guys are in the way, so no other Pikmin can actually get over there with ease. I say with ease, but I'm pretty sure I don't know if they even can get over there. The only way I can see it happening is if you have the yellow Pikmin that are thrown over, because there's only one way in and out. There's only one way in, and there's definitely another way out. But I don't think that you can technically go that way. But that if there is one way, there's probably a stick on the other side that lets you bypass the fire geysers. In case you didn't, if you wanted more Pikmin, you didn't have a lot of reds. There you go. I don't think a lot got in there. Oh well. It should be fine. So as we're heading here, we have a 10 yellow pellet. However, I'm gonna ignore it for right now because I don't really need it. Oh, hello. And then we have our boss, another boss of this area, the armored cannon beetle. Hello. As you can see, we can't really do any. Oh, okay, that killed a lot. As you can tell, it can kill a lot of Pikmin at once, and you can't damage it right away. What you have to do is throw a Pikmin into this upper little hole thing, where it kind of starts sucking in before it launches out a gigantic rock, and a Pikmin gets stuck inside. So it kind of overheats. Now you don't actually need red Pikmin to take out the boss itself. However, it's more of to get to the boss that makes it much easier, and you kind of do it as quickly as possible. And also because the red Pikmin deal the most damage of the 3 Pikmin, so it's also the smartest to spring around. So right now we got a new ship part. I've discovered the bow spirit. The bow sprite. That's weird. With this piece installed, my ship should regain some of its sleek shape. The one thing I should mention right now, even though I lost a lot of Pikmin then, I'm not going to restart today. Oh, that's right. They can't go another way, can they? Okay, so this is the other way to get around to the armored cannon beetle armored cannon beetle, excuse me, without having to deal with the fire geysers. And it's also kind of something you need to do, because the Pikmin won't bother going around the other way. I don't think they'll go around because it's technically too small space to go through. That's kind of what it's today. I actually forgot about this little spot. Hopefully I'll still be able to get the yellow Pikmin to get the other one. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm playing the Wii version of this game, and there's a difference between the GameCube version, which is what Pikmin was originally released on, and the Wii version, and that is the ability to restart days in the Wii version. You can go back to any day of your choosing after you completed that day, if you ever felt like you had a lot of losses and you can't really recover from it, and you don't want to go back, or if you just think you can do something better and you need it to be done better, quicker, for you to complete the game or something, you can kind of do that. However, I'm not going to do that, mostly because I don't see much. It's kind of less about me seeing much I need to me not really wanting to restart the day just for Pikmin losses. Even if it was from like something that was really cheap. I don't know what I'm doing over there. But I'll kill these shear wings. Shear grubs, that's what they're called. My gosh. I blanked so hard yesterday about the enemy that I was talking about. You know, I was talking about the shear grubs. I don't know why it was so hard for me to remember that. There we go. That's all the shear wings over here. But yeah, I'm not going to bother restarting the day, even though I technically can. There we go. Now we can get the ship part back. Okay. Can we get I think I almost feel like I lose more Pikmin to, which I know is not true. I lose more Pikmin to a crushing glitch than actual enemies. Which I think after that armor candy beetle attack, that is not true anymore. So I'm actually gonna grab a few yellow Pikmin. I don't know how much out of my head I need. I'll grab 30. You know, that may be way too much for what I need. I also want to grab 20. Just, it's kind of my first thought, just to grab 20. However, I think it might be just smart just to grab 30 just in case. So this is a interesting puzzle which I hate with a burning passion, honestly, because it's so annoying, and I've had so much trouble with this in the past, and I still do. So what you kind of have to do is kind of get your Pikmin up and follow you this way almost. Because it's such a big of a group, I'm not going to worry about having them constantly following me. So I'm going to do this. Stop him there. And I'm going to start throwing them over here. Just so they can, because this is kind of the direction we need to go. I think what we're supposed to do is kind of hug the wall with charge. So your Pikmin won't actually fall off. However, that's annoying and I'm not going to deal with that. The bow sprite. Sprit? Whatever. The so-called face of the dolphin. In point of fact, I designed it. I've now recovered 23 out of 30 parts, and I can find just 6 more I should want to increase my ship's capabilities. That we're no step closer to having every ship part. So I'm doing all over here. I'm going to charge over here. Kind of get a little bit more room over here to dismiss them. We'll grab these guys. That's not what I thought that was. How much did that take? Oh, okay, that's fair. Because of how, I think because they knew how trouble this would actually be. Oh no. They're going everywhere, my gosh. I guess they knew how much trouble this would be. They made it so that you only, this is a very, very small number to take it back. I found my UV lamp. The only problem with this handheld light is that it can be too bright at times. I have to remember to wear my sun visor whenever I look into it. Now, if you actually do have Pikmin fall off, you can kind of fall down here. And if you have Pikmin fall off so far to go in here, there's no need to worry because there's both the geyser and a stick that you can build to make sure that both you and your Pikmin will actually come back out. So when I say like waste a day inside a hole. But I usually have so much trouble with this because I haven't really thrown Pikmin around like I did earlier. I kind of just started walking them around. And it gets kind of annoying if you do it in that way. And that's probably more the intended way to do it. UV lamp. This handy light is great for tanning, but it doesn't seem to have any relation to the dolphin's flight capabilities. I doubt that it will affect my escape from this planet. Perhaps there are other parts like this as well. I've now recovered 24 out of 30 parts, and can find just 5 more I should want to increase my ship's capabilities. And it Oliver constantly says that, and it's constantly reminding you that you don't have to have every ship part. But one thing I kind of enjoy is kind of saying, hey, you don't actually have to get every single ship part in the entire game if you don't really want to. Because there's like kind of making fun of like there's those ship parts that you don't really need. Oh, there's that stick. Is that where it was? Oh, that's where it goes. I thought it was more over here. Okay. Oh. Share wings. I guess those respawned over there. So you can see they're kind of chewing away at the bridge. That's the kind of little thing aside from being able to fly and also almost instantly kill Pikmin most of the time. Is that as long as with the share goes both, I believe both male and female. I actually was scratching my head for a minute, so I actually did not have my hand on the controller. That was kind of scary. Anyway, they kind of chew away at the bridge. I believe the females also can. However, they won't generally come out to actually chew on the bridge unless the bridge is already built. It won't kind of destroy the parts for it. And I kind of want to flower up the rest of these Pikmin. Just so it's not a total... I don't want to... It kind of is a little too early to end the episode. Just because we're about... I think 11, it was like 11 minutes into the video. I think it was about 9 or 10 minutes. We got the final ship part back for today. Also, this is probably not the best place to get fly Pikmin or freeze Pikmin up. However, I'm just doing it just for convenience sake. I kind of want to have some more yellow Pikmin. Because I will need them again in a little bit, I believe, for a different part, maybe? I also keep saying that they are really, really bad, but I'm only comparing it. So if you ever say that, like, oh, Panzanite, why are you constantly saying such bad things about the yellow Pikmin, but you're using them so much for so many different parts? Well, it's one of those because they don't, like, beyond a few ship parts that require them and a few, in like the bomb walls and everything, there's no need for the yellow Pikmin to me. But that's kind of also why the yellow Pikmin have so far less numbers than the other two Pikmin types. I'm not saying that you don't need them. You actually do need them to complete the game, but they're just comparatively to the blue Pikmin that can walk just about anywhere in the game, and they don't drown in water. And compared to the red Pikmin who have a higher damage ratio against enemies and is immune to fire, there's not really anything that yellow Pikmin have that can make them stand out that greatly. They do get better in later games, just because there's other added hazards. Because in Sharp Pikmin 2, there's another hazard. There's a hazard Pikmin, which I'm not going to go into. That's for another Let's Play, though. Maybe. Hint, hint. 12 days since impact. There are now only 6 parts that I will need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 18 more days? Surely there are some parts that are not absolutely necessary. If my ship is not complete by day 30, the only way I will find out is to try to lift off. I just recalled the day I took my son for a ride in the spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of this journey when I return. And I shall return. I must. I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face as I describe my adventures with the Pikmin. Wow, Bear Pikmin took a gigantic hit today, and that was kind of me being kind of stupid because I apparently was not paying attention, not throwing Pikmin in the right way. This is probably the most Pikmin I think I've lost at any one time. And not any one time, then just total. Because, my gosh, almost 200 Pikmin lost. You guys don't really care about Pikmin deaths at this point. But anyway, enough of all the doom and gloom of all this kind of stuff. Next time on Pikmin, after completing Distant Spring, I believe we will head back into the Force of Hope and hopefully get the 3 remaining ship parts there. So until then, have a great day, and I'll see you guys then.